light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys. Time to make a choice. Time to find our courage. Time to be deployed. Make our only stand here. Make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready. Kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Settle wrong from right. In the time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go. Guitars fade out. Oh yeah. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the wonderful people of the internet. What's going on, Argonauts? How is everyone doing this fine evening? I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. Welcome to the first of the Tuesday night casts on the new schedule. And welcome to cold. You know, you've heard of that term like in the movie, welcome to die, welcome to cold. It's about 16 degrees here. I think it's 16. Is that what it is? 18. It's a balmy 18 degrees Fahrenheit here in the big city. So it's cold. And yeah, today was an interesting day. I did manage to get a little bit of writing done, but what I had to do for about an hour was to go get a new microwave because our microwave no longer works. Our old one no longer worked. It heated up some water for tea, and then my wife pressed the button again, and it was like, nope. Not going to work again. So we're like, all right, well, that lasted about 4 years. It's good to know that that's the over-under on a microwave. So anyway, we got a new microwave, which hopefully will be a good one. And it's a Samsung microwave, which means I've concluded that used to be back in the day, if I looked around my house at like the appliances and electronics, a good like 75% of what I owned was Sony. I think that's now going to become Samsung. I have two Samsung monitors. I have a Samsung phone. Now I've got the Samsung. I don't have a Samsung TV, but I do have a Samsung microwave. So crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Yeah, my parents had a microwave that lasted for like 20 years, man. 20 years is crazy stuff. But anyway, but I did manage to get some work done today, and so we were on to our Tuesday stream. So let me say hi to everybody. Hi, West River Red. Hi, Grows. What's up, man? Hello to Roix. Roix, I got your message, and I will respond as soon as I can. I have not forgotten about it. What's up, Brad Count? Hello, Diddy. What's up, Messiah? Hello, Mercurius. What's up, K-Dog? What's up, Hillness? Hi, Capoeiras Mike. What's up, Mike? Hello, Lego, and hello, Apples. Good to see everyone here today, and we'll get a lot more people as the night wears on, as we move into day 17 of Dragon Age Inquisition, and the final day, in all likelihood, of Dragon Age Inquisition, because I think I'm going to be wrapping it up tonight. If not tonight, then I'll definitely wrap it up on Thursday. A couple of reminders first before we get into the stream, and I do have a couple of announcements about the stream as well. First of all, the best way to help out with the stream, of course, is to let people know about it, and the best way to do that is, number one, ! CTT, that's that click to tweet. And you know what I did not realize until the other day, but actually right underneath the video window on Twitch is a share button, and if you click on that, there's actually something which essentially is click to tweet right on the video player button itself, which I did not know existed. That obviously isn't going to help you if you're on mobile, but if you are watching from your computers or a laptop or something like that, I didn't realize they had this, but they do. So how about that? But anyway, ! CTT will get you there. What's up, EMC? ! ArvTube will get you over to my YouTube channel, where we have 120 subscribers now, and we continue to build up over there, which is great. That's where you can see all the past broadcasts of the stream and stuff like that. We've had some comments about that as well, so that's cool. And then last of all, of course, is ! Steam Group, where we have 192 members strong, and that is where you can sort of catch up with the stream in between streams and check out how we're doing over there. So those are the ways to get in touch with people, all things ARV, basically. Does the title of the broadcast. Is that what it does, Apples? Cool. Yeah, I had never checked it before, but the other day I looked at it and I was like, oh, that does click to tweet. So anyway. All right, now I will make this announcement again. Actually, first of all, before I do that, let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this, and let me turn on that. There we go. Whoa, hello, low webcam. Hi. Hi, my name's Tyrion Lannister. Oh. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can actually manage to get myself on the proper microphone, etc. Etc., etc., etc. Okay, cool. Let me just adjust that. Hold on 1 second before I make this announcement. Just give me one moment. Hold on a second. Nope. And over. There we go. And up. Okay, cool. There we go. Sorry about that. Wanted to make sure that was working. Okay, so first of all, hi everyone. Announcement about the stream. Very important announcement, and I will make the announcement again maybe about probably midway and probably the end of the cast as well. I mentioned to all of you last week that I had looked a little bit into the Talos Principle, the game which is basically kind of like a puzzle game. I actually still have to get the Talos Principle, but I have watched it being played a little bit. And I've read up on it, and it basically is a puzzle game where you have to, you start as a robot, and you're basically trying to discover your creator puts you there, and you basically have to learn how to get through a series of puzzles and learn about the land and the world that you're in. It has gotten a lot of good reviews. There's a lot of philosophy in it, a lot of good story, a lot of good narrative. In short, something which is right up my alley. I am pleased to announce that I have gotten the two... Hey, what's up, UGR? Good to see you, man. I am pleased to announce that I have gotten the two writers for the Talos Principle on my stream, and they will be on stream a week from this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the two writers of the Talos Principle will be on stream. This is exclusive on Twitch. The only interview that they're doing with anybody, as far as I know, is with me on Twitch a week from this Thursday. The two writers of the Talos Principle on stream, which is going to be a lot of fun. And so what that means probably is that I'm going to change around my schedule schedule as far as games that are being played a little bit. My plan had been to play this, and then to play Ultima Underworld, and then to play Talisman of Death, which is the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook, and then to play probably Trails of Sky. But given the fact that I was able to get a hold of these people, and because it's a exclusive interview, I'm going to do things I think a little bit differently. What I would like to do is I'd like to be able to have played it for a couple of days at least, maybe a few more, but I don't want to just come into it completely on its own. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually start playing that game either after I finish Dragon Age Inquisition immediately or soon thereafter. So what I might end up doing is I might end up playing this game. Then I will see about how many sessions I think I have left of Ultima Underworld. Yeah, see, that's it, Messiah. I've only played a little bit of Portal, a very little bit. I played it on Xbox, actually, with a friend of mine in his house, and so I have not played a whole lot of it. I just think that this thing seems like it's really up my alley, so I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to finish Dragon Age Inquisition, then I'm going to move on to possibly trying to finish up Ultima Underworld is what I would like to do. What I'd like to do is finish Ultima Underworld the next couple of sessions, and then be able to start fresh on Talos Principle, and then when Talos Principle is done, then I go on to, the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook Talisman of Death, and then maybe Brothers Tale of Two Sons, which is only a couple of hour game in there, and then moving on to Trails of Sky. But we'll have to see how that's going to go. Yeah, in a house. So we'll see. But I don't know exactly whether that's going to work or not. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Either I'm going to be playing it. The bottom line is I'm either going to be playing it the next session or soon thereafter. I'm going to start playing the Talos Principle because I want to have at least one good full session, if not two, before the guys actually come on to talk about it. So again, mark your calendars. Let everybody know 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a week from this coming Thursday. That is Thursday the 22nd, is when I'm going to have the two writers from the Talos Principle on. So just as we have done many times with the folks from Shadowgate, the folks from Elegy for Dead World, the folks for the Banner Saga, folks for for Paper Sorcerer, all those ones that we've had, Shadowrun Returns, we are going to have the two writers on to talk about the process of writing for those games. So bring your questions, bring your ideas, your thoughts. If any of that stuff sounded cool to you and you were actually interested in hearing more about it, then bring your questions along, as I know you guys can do. So that's what our schedule looks like. Schedule now, as you guys know, my semester starts back up again next week, but my schedule is going to remain the same, which is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday nights from usually 8 p.m. I started a little late tonight, until about 12:45, 1 a.m. And then the occasional fourth cast. I'll probably be doing that fourth cast this week. I am trying to get things locked down for D&D on Friday. I hope that is going to be the case, D&D on Friday. We will see whether or not that happens, in which case I would probably do a fourth cast over the weekend. But in any case, definitely Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and today and on Thursday is going to be finishing up Dragon Age Inquisition and then moving on to whatever the next game is. Like I said, I actually have to go get Talos Principle, but that might be the next game that I would play, and we will be doing that interview a week from this Thursday. So I'm excited about that. It looks like a really cool game, so I am pumped up about that. What's up, Lakota? So good to see you all, and yeah, but with that said, we have some unfinished business tonight, folks, because we have got to finish us up some Dragon Age. So I'm going to go back, and then we're going to see, because we are just about finished with Dragon Age, and I think the time has come for the final fight. The final battle. The final Dragon Age. We'll see. Haha, did it really? Nice. Yeah, I had a feeling that thing was going to have no problem at all. Those folks are going to be back on my stream when that game actually releases. I definitely going to down with Corypheus. Exactly. Yeah, we are definitely going to have that. That part of that stream is definitely we're going to have them back on when that game releases, without a doubt. Because we are, because reasons. Because those guys are awesome, and I want to support them as best I can. So yes. And now the long loading screen begins. Okay. So did anybody hear the news about friend of the stream, Austin Wintery? What's up, Takame? The Talos Principle is what we were talking about. If you're talking about the game that we're doing an interview for on Thursday. Oh no, Corypheus Mike. Oh my god. What was I going to say? So I don't know if anyone heard about this, but friend of the stream, Austin Wintory, may end up being expelled from the Musicians Union. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but he refused to pay. Apparently, the union wanted to fine him $2,500 because he did the theme for the Banner Saga, did the music for the Banner Saga, and it was non-union work. And he complained that he wasn't that basically the union was restricting him from being able to do what it was that he wanted to do as a composer, and so he refused to pay the fine. He said that he would even write a $2,500 check to support like literacy in Los Angeles or something, but he was not going to pay them $2,500. So he's looking into legal sort of options that he may have, but he may end up getting expelled from the union. Now, I belong to a union myself. I happen to be a believer in unions, but I do think that sometimes some of the rules and regulations can get in the way of like people actually being helped. And so, yeah, I'm wondering if that didn't happen here too. All right, see you, UGR. Thanks for stopping by, man. But anyway, so I saw an article about that, and I was like, oh. But of course, you guys know we had Austin Wintory on here when we were talking to him about the Banner Saga, so interesting. I mean, I'm biased because I like Austin, but it struck me that that seemed a little bit kind of busted that they would do that, but... Back dang internet, yeah. Well, that's too bad, Lakota. You missed the best part of any Twitch stream ever in that last 10 seconds that you missed. It was the best. We were looking at this loading screen. It was amazing. So, Messiah, I haven't had a chance to go over to the Kickstarter page. What are the two stretch goals for Shadowrun that you were talking about? What were they? I'm curious. There we go. Ah, yes. Everyone is ready to report in. Of course you are. Of course you are. Right? That is loading screen hype, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I wasn't... All I read was sort of the initial thing. Well, actually, let me see. No, you didn't miss my romance novel, no. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I have it, because it got here in my email. I'm wondering if I have it here. No, I guess I deleted it. That's too bad. It was in... I get the ESA emails, the electronic, whatever it is, Gamers Daily or whatever the hell. That's actually how I found out about Elegy for Dead World, in fact, because they had a little, highlighted thing about it. But so yeah, they mentioned it in there as well. So.
I fear for her.
Fear for her, rather than fearing what she will do. You do care.
I would have concern for anyone who came into contact with that thing.
Okay, Truth or Dare, the Endgame. My dearest Vivian, you cannot imagine the scandal when 6 bags of Tevinter coin were found wrapped in the Blanchard coat of arms and nailed to the Chantry's board in Val Royeaux. It will be talked of for months. It is disagreeable to think that a cousin of the imperial family could be involved with these horrid venatori. One hardly knows what to think. Your new friends produce the best entertainment. Read again soon. It's been too long since we've had tea. Vicomtesse Elodie de Moreau. Amulet of Power. Please let it be an Amulet of Power for me. That would be lovely. Dance with the Dowager the Courant. To whom it concerns. We, the Council of Heralds, declare the Elen based in the holdings of the Inquisition, and all revenues and oaths from these lands should be tendered thus as to a titled lord until such time as the Inquisition is dissolved, or the holdings lawfully granted elsewhere. Signed, Marquis Maintenon, Cyril de Montefort, Etienne de Chavin, Lothaire Ducy, Solange Montebelliard, Laurent de Giselin, and Germain de Chalon. 169 gold. That's not that exciting, but I'll take it. And then I have one more of these exclamation point deals. Right over there. Delicate negotiations. I know. Well, I mean, I'm working on it, man. I'm pushing forward to finish the story, Mike, because I've spent 17 days on this. I've really enjoyed this, but I've spent now close to 90 hours on it, and I don't want it to overstay its welcome. So we'll see. Ooh, I wonder if that's a sword. Delicate negotiations. The talks between Ferelden and Orlais took place in Jader, and it was not easy to keep matters from spiraling out of control. King Alistair is no diplomat after all, and had little patience for the endless fanfare. Thankfully, the Orlesians are uninterested in more war, and we were able to smooth the way toward an eventual peace treaty. The king sent along a sword that once belonged to the Ferelden hero King Callan had as thanks for what the Inquisition helped create. 60 influence and the Avenger. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. What do we got here? Investigate Lord Enzo of Antiva. A report from Antiva. Let me see. 100k enhanced play controls. 150,000 animatic scene transitions. 200,000 Decker character. 250,000 more animatics ending. 300,000 one crew member side mission. Yeah, so pretty much that's the first day. So they're going to completely clean up. That's not surprising. Not surprising. The Venatori are smuggling into Red Lyrium into Antiva, but thus far they have evaded our grasp. We believe Lord Enzo of Rialto is assisting them. Enzo is clever, well-liked, and has relations among Antivan royalty. If we approach him without proof, he will bury his tracks and turn his allies against us. We must handle this carefully, Mason. Okay. 45. Lord Enzo attends the theater on the same night each week. His home is empty save a few servants during that time. My agents could pay a visit. All right, Liliana.
Inquisitor.
What about Harvest of History? A letter from the Inquisition apothecary, let's see, Elan Vimal, directed to the Inquisitor alone. Inquisitor, I am not, by several estimations of character, a nice person. As they say, one must have a past to carve a future. Do they say that? Perhaps I should clarify that I say that, and for my own reasons. I am here, and I serve it. And I serve. I trust that you see the value in that and would invest in protecting it. Certain resources of mine are in the hands of another. Said person helps create my recipes. The value of my work is lessened if it is duplicated elsewhere. It is not a matter of recovery so much as denial. Who knows who might receive benefit of this brewing doppelganger? You are free to ignore this situation, but would it not be better for the resources of the Inquisition to be unique? This person were simply gone. Location of a field follows the name Isthmus Goodson. If we have doubts about this person, it is a simple matter to have a local lord imprison him in relative comfort for the duration of our concern. Nah, I'm not doing that. Operations are cool, but I understand wanting to finish. I went to endgame around 80 hours, level 23. I'm only level like 18 or 19, so I hope that's not going to be too low. I guess we'll find out. Is this golden opportunity? Inquisitor, my, how things have changed. When we first arrived at Skyhold, we would have been lucky to have the elite of Helm Sharal even acknowledge our presence. Now that we've occupied Suladin Keep and can no longer be ignored, a group of merchants and noblemen have approached me with a proposal. They say that, since the Inquisition is currently better placed to keep order in the Dales than even the Imperial throne, they would like to set up a consortium of sorts. An Inquisition ambassador at their side will, according to them, aid communication and allow us to keep their interests safe, even as they promote ours. It's worth considering, your worship, Josephine. Allow me to send the ambassadors, and I shall begin the arrangements of this consortium. Yeah, have far this. That's fine. What do we got here? Sightings in the north of, let's see, a report from one of Cullen's forward scouts. Dwarven slaves in Venatori hands. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area, and no missives from Orzammar about missing traders, but they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori have been making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Tevinter. Not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing they have done. Recommend further investigation and force. If there is a hint of... right. Of a Venatori enclave, especially one supplying weapons, we need to crush it. Agreed. Crush that one. Crush that thing. Alright, that's good. So now I need to exit out of here so that I can actually use the rewards I just got. Save it, and then go back in and see whether I can hit the endgame or not. Here's my influence. What else? Let's see these items, these weapons. Acquired Avenger, acquired Amulet of Power. Please, please, please be an Amulet of Power that he can use. Ugh. Yay, Vivian's got an Amulet of Power. Yeah. Huzzah. Sigh. Alright, what about that weapon? 154 DPS. Nice. That'll be good for Blackwall if I ever used him, which I don't. Okay. I acquired Captain... Right, exactly. Avenger Assemble. I acquired Captain America. This is going to be interesting. I don't actually know. I may need to level up a bit more to be able to do this, but I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that is not the case. Oh, wait. I was supposed to speak with Morgan. Derp. Herp-a-derp. Acquired the Hulk. That's my secret. I'm always angry. Alright. Please leave, War Council. I apologize for having summoned you for no reason at all. It's time to go speak with Morrigan in Sky High Holds Garden now. Burr, burr, burr. Oh, yeah, Vivian's great. Not. Let's travel to that location. Well, yeah. Josephine ended up being... I'm sorry, Messiah. The romance options just kind of sucked. That's just... Sadly, that's what happened. All right, Morrigan. By which I mean... Sketchfest.
Magnificent. Oh, suddenly it all makes sense. I now understand the nuance behind elven words.
That's great.
The ancient lore reveals
Okay.
patterns
So that's doable then.
never have
So you pretty much owned it, Mike, right?
Tis exhilarating, the rush of images. Truth dangling just out of reach.
Tell me more.
Take the Illuvians. It was always assumed their use was lost after the Tevinter conquest of Arlathan. But the ancient elves had closed all paths to the crossroads long before.
Fascinating.
They warred with themselves, and the Illuvians were sealed to prevent an enemy from using them to attack. So much is misunderstood. It will take years to absorb.
That's very true, Mike, yeah.
If I get the chance.
That's fair, yep. Which is fine.
I'm pleased I could give you that at least.
I still wait for the other shoe to drop, as they say. But now, all I see are possibilities. None of which has anything to do with why I asked you here, of course. Earlier, I said there was a way to match the power of Corypheus.
Oh, yeah, Mike?
And there is.
I believe that's the case, Baron, but I believe that's to a point.
We
It scales to a point.
must summon Mathal.
Mythal? What?
Didn't you say that Mythal was long dead? Or a myth?
Or a mythal.
Whatever Mathal was, goddess, myth, or ancient being, the voices of the well say a part of her power lingers on. How, or in what form, I cannot say, but
Yeah, I was
power
thinking about
is
Josephine.
exactly what we need. I must go to an altar in the wilderness to perform the summoning, and you must be with me.
You don't need me for some ritual sacrifice, I hope.
The altar could have a guardian or other surprises. Thus, your company would be best. Imagine what we will learn, Inquisitor. Some would give their lives to unearth secrets such as this.
He's like, He's just like, really?
The altar awaits our visit, Inquisitor. Everything I have done since leaving Ferelden has led me to this. Think of all we will learn.
Okay.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Alright, so I have to join her at the altar of Mythal. The altar of tomorrow! Okay. And we'll do that. I picked her out of spite. No, I mean, I picked her mostly because I just was like, I found... I wanted it to be Liliana, because Liliana was the person that I romanced in DA1. And when it was clear that that was not going to happen, Vivian just really irritated me. And I was like, Sarah, yeah, no. So that pretty much left me with, you know, I mean, Cassandra, I don't know. So Josephine was the one left over after that. All right, War Council. I know, right, Mercurius? Seriously? You speak truth, sir. Yeah, I like Josephine. I wouldn't say it's boring. Alrighty. No.
We'll
What?
be spread thin until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Which is the one...
Of course.
What? Is that... Do I have to go out to do that? Okay, so I don't have to do that from the war play. I don't have to do that from the War Council room. Yeah, Scout Harding. I didn't really... I like Scout Harding, but that was just a friend thing. See, the thing is, I only romance people that I could actually see myself and that, you know, being interested in. Like, if I were actually romancing that person, you know, like if I were this person. And, you know, Liliana, sure. Morrigan never had any interest. And, you know, with apologies to Messiah, Iron Bull, not so much. So, I mean, for me, it kind of was like, well... We're in a whole lot of options. World map. Where is this place that I'm supposed to go? You know what? Do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, the Arbor Wilds. Okay. There it is. Alright, let's bring Sarah. Let's bring Dorian. And my boy Iron Bull. Okay, alright, thanks. Yep. And we're going to have to see. I don't know whether the final fight, whether I can keep Bull. I would hate to do it, but I may have to end up switching Bull over into a... I may end up having to use Blackwall or Cassandra as my tank. I don't like doing that when I've used the whole fight has been set up with this party, but...
It is.
I may have
for
to.
an altar, ancient but still standing.
Okay. An altar, ancient but still standing, huh? Oh, Solus has cool things to say? Oh, well. Oh, man. Oh, this doesn't look like an altar. This doesn't look like an arena at all.
There. Do you see it?
Yeah. See a cutscene incoming?
"'Tis all that remains of the great altar. We few who travel far call to me and I will come, without mercy, without fear."
I know what this place is.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mithal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her.
Then one day she disappeared, and there was no one with whom to speak. Your companions will need to go elsewhere. Not to worry, if there is shouting, they will hear it readily enough.
Elsewhere.
You know who I am. From high priest to high priest, I am the last to drink of sorrows. Come to us, Mithal. Whatever you are, whatever remains, I invoke your name and your power.
The Star Child shows up from Mass Effect. The peace will not last. We are your salvation through destruction. No. Hi.
Mother.
Oh, snap. Flemeth.
Mother?
Now, isn't this a surprise?
So, really. So, Flemeth was Mythal. Really? Wow.
So this is Mythal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Now, that's quite enough of that.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
Then you are Mithal?
I should kneel before.
Mythal was an elven god. You're...
Human? Not a word many have used for me in a very long time.
Really?
I do not understand. How can you be Mithal?
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice.
Oh no, Top.
And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Interesting.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
Yes, indeed. I know who Flemeth is.
I know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover.
Yep,
and
sure
then
was,
imprisoned
Messiah.
you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal. That's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly.
It's funny.
But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
You're Morgan's mother?
Then you're Mythal and Morrigan's mother.
As well as a witch who prolongs her unnatural life by possessing the bodies of her daughters.
That's what you believe, is it?
I found your grimoire, and I am no fool, old woman.
Yet here you stand, bound into my service.
I guess you are a fool.
My daughter ran from me long ago. I've let her be, until now, it seems.
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To me!
To the elves.
Oh, this
to
is
everyone.
Kate Mulgrew, that's right. I
knew
forgot.
the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things
Whoa.
happened that were never meant to happen.
It was because these leaves in
She
front of
was
the camera.
betrayed as I was betrayed.
Low.
As the world was betrayed.
Did someone move the camera?
She clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged. Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
Huh. Will you help us?
We summoned you because we need your help.
Against the Magister who grasps beyond his reach. Yes, I know. The voices did not lie, Morrigan. I can help you fight Corypheus. Do you understand, child?
Yes. I think I do.
Foliage bombing. I'm like, hey, can I be let in on this?
Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Imagine my surprise to discover it was you.
And that is all.
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
Damn.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now wish you had drunk from the well.
Yep, well, I didn't, so suck it. I so want to see, like, no kidding. No kidding.
You're right.
Right, be curious?
Am uncertain. What she said is true, at least. I have the answer to your problem. I can match the Archdemon's power when the time comes. All that remains is for you to find Corypheus.
Alrighty. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Whoa! Take a look at that. I don't think that's going to be better than the one I have. No, clearly not. However, that belt, though. It's 30% spirit resistance is nice. Yeah. That might be better. What belt do you have? You have a belt of health, huh? It's probably better, actually. You have a belt of melee defense. It's also probably better. Okay. So epic. Yeah, she sure does, Messiah. Doom upon all the world. Back to Skyhold. Alright. So I'm guessing Doom upon all the world is the final, that's the final showdown, I'm guessing. That's interesting that they brought Flemeth back in. I was not calling on that. Had not seen that coming. Oh my goodness, I know. Ugh, the hats are just not getting it done. Okay. Oh, is that?
Yes, look on and laugh.
Haha, that's her. That's my jester, Florian. Lovely. I see you have no shoes. And you look like a terrible jester. Yep. Very nice, very nice. I like it, I like it. Well done. That is spectacular work. Keep up the good work. And Godspeed. Oh, that jester. That was a little bit of unfinished business. I know, right? They do all look terrible. Yes, that's true. They all look like terrible jesters. That's true. All right. Last thing is talk to Josephine. And then the final countdown.
It comes swiftly. A moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god.
Yeah, it's true,
Defeat
Apples.
him, and you'll be more than a holy man to the people. You'll enter legend.
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
And speaking of that,
Everything's in place. Corypheus now waits on you to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes. A swift journey. And good luck.
well, it's as far as it went. Guess there's nothing else to be done. This game I just felt just did not set up right for the romances that I wanted to do. So, that's fine. I got to dance with her on the balcony. That was nice. Alright. Here we go. Summoning the War Council. Let's see if I can get this done. Actually, I don't even know. Assuming I have enough power to do Doom upon all the world. Oh, cost 0. Okay. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out to the open. Warning, this starts events that lead to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards, but some content may not be available. Complete any important tasks before beginning this operation.
Don't need stomach cramps.
19. Let's do it. Confirm! Yeah, probably apples.
Did you find what you need, Morrigan?
I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes. As for matching Corypheus, that is up to you, Inquisitor.
Do what I can.
Believe me, I know.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his face
Did he?
since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
I guess he decided to come here. How convenient, the dragon decided to show.
It seems Corypheus is not content to wait.
He's in the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
But that's madness. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I must go now, before it's too late.
Alright, here we go. Now to find out whether my guys can really do this or not. Don't know. Don't know that I have the right party for this fight, but we'll see. Bubble, 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 bubble. Check out that music. See, I wish there had been more of this epic style music throughout the game. I feel like there was not enough. Because fade to black. I half expect to see a Reaper hanging over the planet.
Tell me, where is
Hey,
your
Money.
maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish.
So be it, Jedi. Whoa! What? Snap. Damn, son.
I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall.
So wait, I just like show up to him like, Scout Harding, no! Oh. Wow. Okay, that's pretty dramatic.
You have been most successful in foiling my plans. But let us not forget what you are.
A certified badass?
A thief.
Oh.
In the wrong place. At the wrong time.
Yeah.
An interloper.
Sure.
A gnat.
A very dangerous gnat.
We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
I didn't come here to become a god, Corypheus.
That face down. Oh, dragon. Whoa! Oh, snap. It's the Morrigan dragon.
You dare.
Yeah, I dare. Oh, come on.
Dragon, how clever of you.
Thank you, I thought so.
It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine. I will not stand for this outrage.
Alright. Did I not have any... Oh, man, I kind of thought I had focus left. That would be my fault that I didn't. Also, I didn't re-equip myself with potions. But otherwise, this worked perfectly.
I shall sear you from the very heavens.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
You think to best me with your feeble magic?
With your feeble magics.
All you love will be under the Imperium. I will not stand. This outrage.
I'm too far away. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah, there you are. Not the console. And that. Please heal yourself. Hey, if you were planning to use those focus abilities, might be a good idea to do that. I'm just saying. Where the hell did you go? Did I save it yet? No. Please? No. Oh, snap. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hurry up. There you go. Can I save it yet? Damn it. Why can't I save it? Yeah, Transistor is a plot. Hi.
Feel my wrath. Little wretch. As you wish.
All right. What we got here? Oh, really, EMC? Oh. I guess I didn't know that. Whoa. Whoa! Damn it, Morgan. You said you would match Corypheus' dragon. You failed. You're bad and you should feel bad. Sigh, Morgan failed. This is the picture that I have as my starting scene. It's pretty cool. Dragon Lady might still be alive. We should help her. We got some things to work on, guys. Okay. Now. You're right. You're totally right. Okay. Alright. I should back away from this. Well, damn it with that guard. Watch out for the whirlwind! The whirlwind! Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow. Aw, Snapdragon. Snapdragon. I know, right? Messiah, that's true. So I took out his dragon.
Here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
Okay. Now can I save? I don't know why I was thinking I could. How about a healing mine right here? Okay.
I need only moments more.
Hey, what's up, Fallen?
Breach is getting bigger! He's really doing it. We have to stop him.
I'm working on it. Oh, back off, back off, back off, back off. Whoa, God. All right. Whoa, boy, whoa, boy, whoa, boy. All right, healing potions are gone. Ow.
I need only moments more.
Come on, come on. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it, stay with it.
Ah, my power is restored.
Oh, did I get him? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Sack Curtain Cough. Welcome to the Argonauts. Sorry.
I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages.
Yeah?
Do not, ancient ones, I beseech you.
I have walked the halls of the game. And suck it.
If you ever truly existed, aid me now.
I guess you didn't. Finish him! Fatality! Oh, grab, sack, turn, and cough. Welcome to the Argonauts, man. Yeah, I don't want to comment until I see how this all plays out, but... What's up, Shadowed?
Solus?
The orb.
I understand why you wanted to save such an important artifact.
It is not your fault.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Yeah, man. Nobody died in that fight. Nobody died in my team at all. Uh-oh. Leliana's ready to report in, really.
Victorious, I see. What a novel result. And it seems the breach is finally closed.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
Now we go to Disney World.
We go back to Skyhold.
Okay, will do. Achievement unlocked. Doom upon all the world. So that was the last fight? That was the boss fight? What's up, Sirtoon? I guess so. I mean, my god, that was... I mean, my... Wow. I mean, my main guy was level 18. Thank you for the follow, Cordero. Welcome to the Argonauts. My main guy was level 18. My other guys were level 17. Freaking tore him up. I guess. That seemed anticlimactic. Wow. Doom on your family, doom on your cow. Yeah, I love that. You like the last fight? I mean, it just was like, it was not a problem. I didn't have to worry about one of my guys going... I mean, Bull got low in health, but... Alright, end credits. Thank you. Thank you. I go by doing the wave. Oh yeah, I'll definitely stick around for that. Now, we gather elf root! Cullen. Josephine. Liliana. Varric. Time for some FaceTime with each of the companions. Ladies and gentlemen, the hero of Ferelden and Orlais, Inquisitor!
A moment, my lord. My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished.
Yeah, the M-Shell fight was way harder. Yeah.
If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Why would he just leave? Something must be wrong.
You said he was upset about the orb.
That can't be the only reason.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated,
Oh,
we
that
have a
M-Shell
moment
fight was
to stop
nasty.
and celebrate.
All right, Liliana.
Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
Meet me? Why?
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne.
Mm-hmm.
1,000 problems remain. And your opinion
Hey, Law, what's up, man?
each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
I don't see what the fuss is about. Corypheus needed to be stopped.
And you are the one who stopped him.
Well, yes, there is that.
Previously, you were an upstart. A mage of all things, leading rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A magister and a darkspawn in one creature. The ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
The final superpower. Da-da-da-da, psh. It's not over. I have to retire to my quarters. Alright, well, first of all, let's talk to all our people on the way back to the quarters. That seems only fitting. Cullen, what do you have to say?
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
It's all in your head.
I can scarcely believe it.
Conclave.
I keep feeling like there's going to be another fight that will happen, like just
You
randomly.
should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. Pride in their voices.
Well, those are some of the mosaic pieces.
Requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
Exactly. You must retire the lover, Elfred. Tremble, mortals. Offer up Elfred to... Exactly, Lee. I would love it. I would love it. I would have so much respect if they did that. And then they said... And then the big screen comes up and it goes, end tutorial. And you're like, what? I would love to see that.
Our soldiers put their trust in you, Cullen. I appreciate everything you've done.
Yes, I did.
Honor. Truly. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
All right. What does everyone else have to say? Blackwall, what's your thoughts on this?
So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
Well, first I'd like to see if we can find you a sense of humor.
It'll be a huge undertaking.
Hippo.
Do it. You can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find
Circle of
me.
life.
Be ready.
Yep, that sounds about as interesting as he ever was. All right, who else we got? Iron Bull. What did you think, Bull?
That was the Tevinterest Vint in the history of all Vints. The original mold from which subsequent Vints were cast. And I got to help kick the shit out of him. Good times, boss. Good times.
Good times.
There's no one I would have rather had at my side, Bull.
Same here. I got to kill another dragon and fight a Vint.
No, I did not, Mike.
Bastards on the ground had demons. The Ben Hathrath are still worried about the
What's up, Parker?
power.
Good to see you, man. No, I did not.
Corypheus is dead, though. I expect they'll call me back for a more detailed report. Not many experts on demons and old magisters under the cube.
I hope the Ben Hathrath appreciate the good work you've done here.
It's not about appreciation under the cube. It's about doing the job, belonging. And we've got some time. Corypheus was a busy guy. I figure we've still got some cleanup work to do.
Clever.
Not tonight. Tonight, we get shit-faced one last time. To us, being alive, and the bad guy's not. Anan.
Iron Bull. All right, Varric. Here's someone who I haven't talked to for 45 hours in game.
About putting all this into a book. I'm thinking, this shit is weird. The Inquisitor's Rebellion story.
Nice.
What do you think? It's a working title.
There's more to Blackwall? No. I'm glad you're writing.
Glad you've gone back to writing.
Well, nothing's certain until it's in print.
Amen to that.
Still haven't decided if
Amen to that. Am I right, Mike?
as if
It's not certain unless it's in print. Who's with me?
if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. I can't leave until you can bluff at least a little.
What is this now? Lee. That's funny. All right, what else we got? Cole, someone that I talked to once and not again for another 45 hours. What's up, Cole?
I couldn't come with you. He would have bound me, broken me, made me a monster. But he's dead now. So I'm safe.
No more arguing then, no. Yep.
I'm glad to hear it.
What happens next? Where do we go?
Haha, Mike, right? Where do we go now?
For tonight, we remind the world and each other that we're alive.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
All right, Cole. Who else we got? Oh, Dorian. Oh, Sarah. Let's start with Dorian, shall we?
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and
He is interesting, yeah.
actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless.
You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you?
I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
That's what happens when you're a hero.
Is that so? Must be why it's so unfamiliar. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good to Winter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
That's awesome.
You're an example of how noble Tevinter could be.
For Southerners, maybe. Back home, they'll be rolling their eyes behind their fans.
That's good.
Meanwhile, they'll conveniently forget the bastards who wanted Corypheus ruling us all. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't wild about Sarah's... I mean, I shouldn't say that. I liked Sarah. I just thought she was weird. I didn't really find her, like, clever. I just found her bizarre.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
It was a bit of both.
Couldn't it be his will and our effort? Perhaps miracles need a little help.
Well, what's the friggin' point of them then? Ugh, you sound like a sister. I guess you'd know by this point. Seems like you did it right, mostly.
Mostly.
Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Valrio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
Of course.
This is home, if you'll have it.
Shut at you. I cry, I'm punching everyone. Alright, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning. Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Cordero, I don't know, because I know that I let him help people, so I guess he was a spirit-ish, but I never did any, like, the longer quests. There was a certain point where I just wanted to get on with the main story, honestly. There was a certain point where I was like, I just kind of want to get on with it, and get finished. I mean, I had a great time with the game, but I felt like I was going to start overstaying its welcome. So, I may have missed that, you know. Josephine.
Ugh, I should never have hired a new caterer so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
Not a lot of them, EMC.
I'm so sorry. Nothing's quite as it should be. Do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
Everything is lovely.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you? What a disaster. So I was late. The invitation to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings?
About how you keep that candle from burning down?
Dedas is discussing the success of the Inquisition. Well, no, it's not just me. It's just that it's not just me. It's just I feel like at a certain point, people are kind of like, you know, I get the sense people kind of want to, you know, they were having a great time with the game and now they kind of want to move on. That's how I was feeling too.
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
Ah, Cassandra. What's up?
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god.
Money.
And here we are, celebrating.
It's worth celebrating.
So we should be. Defeating Corypheus was no.
Actually, it was kind of simple once we got there.
So confident of his power, he could not conceive of losing.
If he could, he would never have challenged me.
And he would have gone into hiding. Yes, it worked out far better this
You know, Mike, I don't know if you played it on... hold on, I'll answer that in a minute. Or ask that in a minute.
was playing some cosmic joke on me, on us all. Yet you were exactly what we needed. No matter what comes next, I will remember that.
I will remember you. So, Mike, if I freaking tore it up at level... I'm going to get to Leliana right now. If I tore it up at level 18 with Arvin at 18 and everyone else at level 17, you must have just, like... Did you just, like, sit there and polish your nails while he, like, fell over and died? It must have been the easiest thing in the world for you, I'm going to assume. Right? I mean... Leliana, who I wanted to romance.
Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
Ooh, cakes.
I must remember to thank her for the trouble.
She's been craving the cakes from Madame Lucien's shop for months. This celebration gave her the perfect excuse. To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
Ah, don't just give me a toast. God bless America. Alright. Oh, hey, look, the incredibly exciting Vivian. So, Vivian, how does it feel to have been ignored by me for 50 hours?
So much to do, my dear. I'll be returning to Valvoyou to organize the Loyalist mages. The Empress requires my expertise during what is sure to be a difficult...
Hey, what's up, Paulo?
But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
Well, I'm only playing on normal also, but still.
As a matter of fact, I am.
And well you should. It's a miracle we survived this ordeal. Go mingle. The night is still young.
Alright, is that everybody? Don't get to sit in judgment anymore. Alright. Quarters time. I told them I didn't have time to deal with that, is what I told them. I told them not interested right now. Oh, nice, Hollow. Yeah, that's true, Parker. The city. The city. All right. Credits.
Ah. That Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed.
Oh, I did make a Steam alert.
The Empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, the elven resistance pacified, but it is said Gaspard yet plots his return from exile. How long before the Empress missteps, and he raises banners once more? This fear hounds her every move. Fortunately for Celine, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Some claim she clings too tightly to the Alliance. Others know it is all that
Good to see you, Dragon, and everyone else I didn't say hi to. Hello.
defeat. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt. And that
Look at all these setups for future sequels. They're like, and here's a DLC, and here's a sequel, and here's a DLC.
Save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within?
What's up, Love Shack?
Far worse. 1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Leliana as successor to the Sunburst.
Leliana is the new
Given
divine?
the name Divine Victoria,
Huh.
she first declares an end to the Circle of Magi.
It's going to make it difficult to romance her.
Now govern themselves. She opens the priesthood to other races, declares support for the Inquisition, and rededicates the Chantry to the principle of charity.
Yep. Story
Divine
seeds
Victoria
galore.
is controversial from the start. Several new sects arise, resisting her reforms and declaring her rule a threat to the faith. She does not fight them, and it is not long before the Chantry's fractures threaten to tear it apart forever.
And that's all determined in Dragon Age 4, the Chantry's Fractures.
The Inquisition's mages, the former rebels led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. When Leliana disbands the circles, they leave the Inquisition and reform the College of Enchanters as a new order. The college, they say, will allow mages of the South to gather in peace and seek new solutions to age-old problems. For the moment, it appears to be working. Mages are enjoying unprecedented acceptance throughout.
Mage's hype. The Templars suck.
And what of the Inquisition itself?
Yes, what of them?
Its military might has grown, now rivaling that of kingdoms. Fear of the Inquisition's army has become the true source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing...
No, I'll explain that in a minute, Apples.
Others, he has become a target.
I'll explain what I was told about that.
Linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand ready.
That's cool. I'm still waiting for the credits because I don't want to talk over anything. There they are. Okay, so first of all, let me just quickly say, Apples, the reason I do that is I was told that if I do that, it pops up on people's screens and they get annoyed. So that's why I thought I should do announcements instead of events, because doing an event annoys people. That's what I heard, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Dragon Age completion hype, people. It took us 17 days to get through it. My thoughts on this game, as you guys know, this is always the stage. I know there's a scene after the credits. I'll keep watching. But as you guys know, this is always the stage where we talk about the game itself. I think where I placed this game at the beginning is exactly, I mean, after the first bumpy beginning, is exactly where I would place it at the end. I think that this was about 4th and 5th game of the year for me. As I said, first game of the year 2014 for me was Legend of Grimrock 2. Second game of the year was Shadow of Mordor by a small margin. Third was Shadowrun Returns, Dragonfall. Fourth would probably be this game. Fifth, the Banner Saga. I still think that's where it stands. I feel like it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I felt like there was too much fetch questy stuff. I felt like there was too much MMOE feel to it at times, which was unfortunate. I felt like there were some odd, like it was not optimized well, obviously. There were about 5-6 crashes that, you know, 6 crashes in 80 hours of play isn't terrible, but honestly, I would like to see those crashes not be there. I wasn't crazy. I thought the UI of the game is terrible, I thought. Like, figuring out how to get from one part of the inventory to another was a pain. But I did like a lot of parts of it. For me, the highlight of that game was Wicked Hearts, Wicked Minds, or whatever it's called. The thing in Orlais where you're in the Masquerade Ball. I love that. I thought that was great. So that was kind of what I was looking at. Yeah, I'll just stream Hearthstone. So that was what I was looking at. That was the best part of the game for me. I enjoyed it a lot more than Dragon Age 1. And obviously I finished it, unlike DA1. And yes, Messiah, I do call it completion. See, that's the thing. I don't have to finish 100% of go find me 50 elf root and 65, you know, these sorts of things for that to happen. So, but I thought the Masquerade Ball was the best. I really liked that. Yeah, I thought so, Fallen. It really was the best part for me. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was well constructed. I thought a lot of the zones were well constructed too. I really loved the Storm Coast. I thought the opening of the game, as I said, was too slow. I don't agree with them setting the opening quests in the hinterlands, which are boring. It was really nice to get out of there finally, and to be able to move on to something, you know, much more interesting, which was once you got out of there. But after that, I thought it was pretty solid. So, on the whole, I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a good game. Yeah, Siege of Adamant was good too. That was good too. So I liked it. Definitely a solid game. What did you guys think? For those of you who watched this, what was your opinion of Dragon Age Inquisition? And did you like it better than Origins or not? Or better than Dragon Age 2? I assume you liked it better than 2. Well, do people like it, not like it? And was it the best of the 3? Second best of the 3? What did you think of it? I know, that's the Marvel rule, right, Messiah? Now you have to wait through every credit. I'm not playing Hearthstone. Come on, Lego. You can watch one of the 7 trillion other streamers doing Hearthstone. You loved it, yeah. Dragon Age Origins and Inquisition then 2. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that. Yeah. I'd agree with that, Love. I thought it was really good. And I didn't like Origins, Dragon Age Origins, so for me it was kind of weird. This is the first Dragon Age game that I actually got through, so it was worth it. It is really kind of like a single-player MMO. The character development was a lot better. Yeah, definitely. The name of the IT director is spoiler. You preferred it more on DA2, Origin's favorite, give it a 7 out of 10. Droid, I didn't watch this one. Origin was better than what I would have expected. Yes, exactly, Mike, exactly. If they cut out the go find 10 elf root, 6 of this, 10 of this, 5 of this, if they get rid of all that MMO crap, I think the game would be improved immeasurably. All they need to do is basically take the Siege of Adamant and the Storm Coast area and combine it with the Wicked Hearts and Wicked Minds quests. Just repeat that 100 times and you got a game that will just like for the ages, basically. So, yeah. There were a lot of badass scenes in it for sure. Hey, Matt, what's up, man? I also found, there were some sort of curious decisions. I did find that last boss fight was anticlimactic. The Corypheus fight was nothing. Like, Imshale was way harder. Like, Imshale was the real boss fight. That guy was a pain. This fight, I was like, eh. Skyrim. Definitely Skyrim. Yes, I am, Lego. I haven't decided what, but I think I have a guess as to what, but I am going to play one after it. Well, I don't know, Baron. They didn't do fetch quests in Shadowrun Returns. And Skyrim was definitely better. No question about it in my mind. At least I preferred it. And, of course, this was deeply influenced by Skyrim. They admitted. Yeah, they definitely admitted. They definitely said that. That's the thing that I think makes what you said make the most sense, Mike, is that I feel like they felt like DA2 was obviously rushed and too limited. Inquisition tried to overcome that by returning it to its epic nature and by going back to what made it great and by using Skyrim. And I think they got some of that played in. But in the process, it became so broad, you were like, whoa, come on now. So somewhere in the middle is how it would work. You don't know Jack is a palate cleanser? Well, I'll tell you what I'm suggesting in a minute. I'll let you guys know in just a second. All right, here's the post-credit scene. Indral bit in Skyrim.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
Oh, so Solus now has the soul of Mythal? So Solus is now the vessel. He basically contains the soul of Mythal. Is that the idea? That's going to make it super awkward for Morrigan, isn't it? Yeah, see, Skyrim, I for some reason I stuck with Skyrim. I don't know why, Mike. But... oh, and here we are. We have returned. Alright. Okay, last time. Check in the War Council room one last time. You're safe now, Dragon, I think. I'm just checking something quickly. So did I get that? Oh, so, but what does that mean? What is Dread Wolf? What does that mean? Who is Dread Wolf? I don't even know what is that. Just checking this quickly. What is Dread Wolf? Venatori Enclave fires an approach. Assume they torch their camp while retreating. Not the case. Camp already destroyed. Venatori dead. Dwarven tools found, but no dwarves alive or dead. One deep stalker corpse found. Sites of blight corruption. Best guess. Venatori surprised by forces emerging from the camp well. Assume they left the same way. Well collapsed. No passage possible. Enclave scarred for resources. Return to Skyhole. On return to Inquisition camp, message found next to newly open sinkhole. We always come for our own. What about you, Inquisition? Minthus Warhelm Kalsharak, 156 gold. Oh. I get... see, I know very... I have to be honest. Because I didn't really like Dragon Age 1, the lore of this is very inscrutable to me. I know very little about the... yeah, I guess... he tricked the elven gods and sealed them away. Oh. Oh, that's cool. I did not know. That golden opportunity, that went splendidly. Naturally, these worthies of Orlais wanted nothing more than to be given everything while providing nothing in return, but I set the record straight. They want our assistance in supporting their efforts to restore the war-torn Dales. They'll need to show some deference to our agents and assure that any troop movements and trade efforts the Inquisition makes in the Dales are given the highest priority. All it took was a bit of negotiation and a few subtle threats. They sent along some lovely gifts to show their appreciation for your presence in Skyhold, and the consortium should ensure that any attempts we make to gather corn in the future are that much easier. Josephine. Thank you for the follow, Droidek. I read a codex on it. I did read the codex, but I don't... to be quite honest, EMC, I have read so many things in that codex at this point that I honestly don't recall everything. I mean, there's a lot there. And it's not the most overwhelmingly, like, unique lore I've ever seen, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Welcome to the Arvanauts, Dredic. Thank you, Fallen. Sister Liliana, our agents entered Lord Enzo's home, where they discovered several pieces of correspondence connecting Enzo to the Venatori. Worse, it seems Enzo did more than buy into their philosophy. He's been arranging to send volunteers to Red Lyrium mines. Adhes took these people from Rialto's poorer, more unfortunate residents. Few noticed the disappearances. Our agents were prepared to confront Enzo with the evidence, but he failed to return. We have since learned that he hired a ship to Hircina and the Free Marches. It seems unlikely that Enzo knew of our presence, but something spooked him. Mason. Liliana has written a note below. Have our agents track Lord Enzo to the Free Marches. His work for the Venatori must not continue. Let us pray the trail does not run cold. An offer from the Crows, masterwork imbued staff grip. Okay, so she's somehow able to do this even though she's still working as the Divine. All right, I'm going to send them off. Messiah. I'm going to send them off on their quest before I close this game down. And then I'm going to tell you guys what I'm thinking about doing for the rest of the evening. Because it's 10:20, so this is... We got done a lot earlier than I thought. So, let's see. Letter delivered to Skyhold. Its sender claims to be a member of the Antivan Crows, an infamous guild of assassins. We encountered your agents in Hersinia. It seems the Inquisition and the Crows share a target. Our employer bears no love for Lord Enzo due to, well, let's just say it's a personal matter. Of course, I imagine your motivations have more to do with the man's Tevinter friends. You know the Venatori, we know Enzo. Why compete for the man? Lend us your knowledge and the job will be done far more quickly. You eliminate an enemy, our employer removes a political rival, and we get paid a happy ending for all involved, Gita. Oh, no, not at all. Not at all, Messiah. That's definitely true, Mike. That's definitely true. I agree with that. The idea of the whole alienage thing, which is interesting. Cooperating with the Antivan Crows works to our advantage. They have more knowledge of Enzo. We gain contact should we need their assistance in the future. Crows are an unfortunate reality of Antivan politics. They will pursue the contract regardless. May as well know where they are. Do that, Josephine.
Inquisitor.
Let's go that way. I'm just setting them off on their various quests. Quests that I will do when I come back to this game if there's a DLC. Reaching ever upward. There is a contender to rival the alliance with the Thebautes. Lady... Yeah, 5 Nights hype. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, actually. There is a contender to rival the alliance with the Thebautes. Lady Richelieu sent the following letter. The de Rosiers are a stubborn threat. The most efficient way to deal with them is to nullify with social alliance, but the only pairing of import is unavailable because the Thebaute daughter has betrothed herself elsewhere. She has the luxury of such a wasteful pairing because of the Inquisition bearing the weight in this partnership. Our hands are tied. You face the difficult task of attacking the status of Lord de Rosier, unless you were to demand that task of the Thebautes. If their investment were more taxing, they'd be more inclined to arrange match for the daughter, and that is a well-respected currency in Orlais. In your service, Lady Eustace Richelieu. And Lord de Rosier's good name. His way is honorable conflict. With careful words, he will be powerless before he steps in court. I don't want to do that. A letter on an offer of help on their terms. Let's see. With a letter on Dark Vellum with obviously dwarven markings. Let's see. A hole in the surfacer's precious sky, not our concern. But the thing that did it? If this Magister shit really bought the Blight and the Darkspawn, we're no friend of that. Follow these instructions and you'll catch your enemy sleeping. Tell your soldiers not to leave the main tunnel, that's your only warning. Benthis Warhem Kal Sharok. The letter ends with a map to a cave system and the number of troops that can pass. They can have their secrecy, but we don't know the threat on the other side of their passage. I'd send double that to even a threat of Venatori.
To work?
Okay, let's do that. And the Angry Vargists. Let's see. Yeah, I figured they'd be happiest doing this, but that doesn't matter. Commander, the situation is improving here at Griffin Wing. Water sources secured. Most things are under control. However, our activities in the desert have destroyed some Vargas nets, which has riled them up and desperate. Now they are attacking caravans on the main roads, scavenging from our provisions. Makes it hard to get supplies in for the soldiers. Any advice, Knight Captain Rylan? Liliana says, the Vargas situation is partly our fault. We took their water, their habitat. Our veteran rangers could try to lead the Vargas to a better place where they can establish themselves. Sounds good.
Inquisitor.
That's the PETA answer. Good, good stuff. All right. Yeah, sometimes you can have stuff like that. Any influence, any power, anything? No? Okay. Lovely. All right, folks. So, great success. These are all the ones that are left. That's nice. Great success. Huzzah. We are going to play something else, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly what there is. Peter would have killed them. The Vargists. Yeah, right. Killed them to save them, right? It's like the Harvesters. I mean, it's like the Reapers. We are your salvation through destruction. Very enjoyable. Really like that game. I want to see what my final playtime was. Final playtime in this game was 76 hours. Yep, that seems about right. 76 hours was the final point. Okay, now, folks, Hey, what's up, Demiser? Don't worry, though. We're not ending the cast. Don't worry, guys. We are not ending the cast. So what we're going to do is I am going to do the following. First of all, I want to make an announcement. Secondly, I'm going to do a giveaway because it's the end of the game, and so end of the game hype. And thirdly, what I think I'm going to do, because I think I can fit this in time-wise, is I am going to play Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I was thinking about doing this anyway, and this is a cool game that I've been thinking about trying. And according to Messiah and a few other people I've talked to, this game is at most 2.5 hours. So I think it actually fits perfectly in this time slot. And then starting on Thursday, we will, we'll do what I'm going to talk about with this announcement next. So I'm going to make this announcement. We're going to do a giveaway, and then, yes, my announcement is I'm having a baby. No. So we're going to do the announcement, then we're going to do the giveaway, and then we're going to play Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. So that is what we are looking at. Now, that's what I thought from Messiah, so I thought it was worth doing. Now, the announcement. For those of you who like story and narrative and puzzle games, and if you don't, what are you doing here? For those of you who like story and narrative and puzzle games, I am happy to announce, some of you may know about a game called The Talos Principle. This is a game that I've been looking at with interest. I actually haven't bought the game yet. I need to go buy it. But The Talos Principle is a puzzle game where you are created as a robot, and you basically have to figure out what you're doing and why. I've been watching Brotato play a little bit of this. I've watched a few other people try it out, and there's a lot of philosophy, a whole lot of story, narrative, sort of hidden lore that's involved in this game, and it seems really cool. So I am happy to announce that 1 week from this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm going to be starting an hour earlier than I normally start my cast, I am happy to announce that I'm going to have the two writers, hello, my love, we're going to have the two writers from the Talos Principle are going to be on my stream live and in person. This is an exclusive to Twitch. No one else is doing this, so this is going to be an hour. You better give away that extra copy of Brothers before you play it, or when people haven't watched it. We'll see. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to have the two writers exclusively from the Talos Principle on my stream. One of them is in the UK and the other one is in Germany. So that's why I have to start an hour early, because even as it is, that means it's like midnight for one guy and 1 a.m. for the other guy. So that's a lot that's up there. Why would they want to be interviewed by me? Yeah, I can't imagine. Anyway, so that is really cool. I'm really excited about that. Looking forward to that. So mark your calendars. It is a week from this coming Thursday. A week from this Thursday, as I say, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am going to start, I'm going to do the interview of the two writers for the Talos Principle. Accordingly, after I finish with Brothers Tale of Two Sons tonight, I'm going to have to decide what I want to do on Thursday. Friday, I am probably looking to start to play D&D with the guys. I think that's what's going to happen. I was going to be playing Ultima Underworld and then Talisman of Death, which is the next fighting fantasy game book, and then Trails of Sky, but now I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to play Brothers Tale of Two Sons tonight. I'm going to play on Thursday. I'm probably going to start playing the Talos Principle so that I can be ready for them when we actually start playing on when I actually interview them on Thursday. So I think that's what's going to happen. And then everything else I described is going to happen with the games that come afterwards. But that is what we're looking at. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that. That should be a lot of fun. So please, spread the word and let people know. Now, before we actually do the next game, which is going to be Brothers Tale of Two Sons, I'm going to do a giveaway because that's what I like to do. So the giveaway is going to be as follows. And let's see. Here's what we got. Again, this will be the first of two giveaways tonight. One now and then one at the end of the stream. So what I would say, let's see, which ones do I want to do? Okay, good. All right, your choices are going to be as follows. The first choice is going to be courtesy of Messiah, and it is the Cat Lady. This is a Humble Bundle code for the Cat Lady, which I have heard good